Pisces. Pisces focuses on dreaming. They are the nostalgic sign. Pisces are heavy on their intuition. They're heavy on their psychic impressions. If you're trying to find out what's really going on with somebody, if you're trying to find out what's really hidden beneath the surface, turn to your Pisces friends. They'll tell you, because their instincts be on point. Yeah, so let's see what's going on with our Pisces people. Starting off with the Three of Wands in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You're represented by the Three of Wands. This reading could be for somebody who feels like a door is closing in on them. Something is not working out for them right now. They may not be able to figure out why. They may also be struggling right now with something that was taken away from them, maybe. Or maybe they feel they were cheated out of something. It's also possible that they're put in a position to give something that they can't. We have the Five of Wands. There was a lot of obstacles that this person came over, that this person, you know, pushed through. Maybe a lot of lessons learned. Maybe a lot of battles they went through. It could be with themselves. It could be with a loved one. But there is a path that's leading you to a deep inner awareness here. You may come across some information you didn't know before. You may come across some information where, you know, you're going to tell yourself you were right. You knew it all along. You got the High Priestess ahead of you. And the Five of Wands behind you. There's a lot of lessons you learned here that taught you truth here to recognize ahead of you. Something is coming up here where you're going to tell yourself you knew all along that you were right. Maybe there's something going on in your life here, somebody in your life here you don't fully trust. Or there's something here you suspect is not 100% like kosher. And you're going to come to a point where you realize you were right all along. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There's somebody in your life here who maybe you trusted or you tried to trust. You wanted to trust. And something told you something is not right here. That's what I'm getting. But it seems like you really wanted to trust this person. You really wanted to maybe be with this person or have a partnership or a friendship with this person, or maybe it's a family member you trusted with something and something told you it's to keep an eye open, you know, something. There's that feeling here with this read. There's like a sneaky vibe here underneath the surface that you have been aware of. Apparently you have the Devil in reverse. So it seems like whoever this person is in your life that you didn't trust, underneath the surface you knew. Like I said, you knew something wasn't going to pan out here with this situation. But you possess the ability to detach from this person or from this situation. You have the ability to detach. You held on to your instincts this whole time with this situation. You have the Six of Wands. You know, you already know how to take care of your emotion. You already know how to secure yourself. You're already embracing your next steps ahead of you, regardless of the situation working out or not. Like, you're already focused on tomorrow. You're already focused on benefiting your situation here. Whether it's with this person, with this situation or not. Like, your eye is on the target here. And you are embracing yourself right now. You are embracing your situation. Like, you put yourself on a pedestal here. Whoever you are. Your priority here. And you know it. Maybe this person didn't. Too bad for them. Because you're already steps way ahead here. It looks like you've been through so much in your past. You won't allow yourself to be set back with this. You have the Empress in reverse. You definitely have been through some stuff. You've definitely been through some heartache here when it comes to love. You've been taught some very harsh lessons in your life. And it shaped you. It shaped you to guard your heart. It shaped you to make yourself a priority here and to trust yourself first. It's not about comparing, but it's about making yourself the priority here because you are the person you rely on the most here. All of this heartache, all of this pain, maybe loneliness, maybe loss of family, maybe, you know, hardship growing up, or heartaches of relationships not working out, disappointment, failures, whatever. It taught you the lesson of detachment. It taught you the lesson of self-love and putting yourself as a priority. And you know that has never failed you here. You hold on tight to that. What else? We have the King of Swords. It seems like you have a good handle on how you're going to manage this situation with this person. Whatever the conversation is going to be, whatever the action is going to take place to confront this situation that you suspected all along was not right, you know, 100%. You already know how to handle this. You already know what to say. You already know what to do. You already know how to emotionally curb yourself here. You know how to use your words. You may be very good with your words. Either for your benefit or for the benefit of the entire situation ahead of you here. But you have a good grasp on what you're going to do and how you're going to handle this situation. Two of Swords. There may be some situation, conversation perhaps, that can pull you backwards a little bit. But you're too aware of moving yourself forward here. Maybe this person that you're dealing with, or this situation that you're dealing with here that you don't trust, whatever it is, it may present itself to you in a way that's going to lure you, tempt you, try to change your mind, maybe sweet talk you, something like that. But you are too aware of putting yourself as a priority. You are too aware of the direction that your feet need to move into. And it's like you may entertain this conversation, you know, you may entertain it, you may listen, and but your feet are already guiding you. Your feet are already moving in the direction it needs to move to, and you already know this. But there's like a savviness here with your words. There's a savviness here with the logic. And it's kind of like you're letting the situation play with you a little bit for entertainment purposes only, you know. That's the vibe I'm getting here with this. We have the Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And we have the Justice card on the top. Yeah, see, look at this. This person is running. Look, they're not walking, they're running. They're running to the direction they need to go into. They're not allowing nobody to stop them. Because with the Justice card, you already know what's right for you. You already know the situation that balances out for you and the situations that don't. You know, you already know what's beneficial for you and what brings the ugly out of you. And you're not going to choose the wrong, you know, situation here. You trust yourself. You trust your choice. You trust your words. You trust the direction your feet are going into. Four of Pentacles in reverse. You don't need to hold on to anything. Look at this. She's holding on. But it's in reverse. It's letting go. You don't need to hold on to this situation. You're too strong for it. You know better. It doesn't matter how much, you know, you may be tempted with flowers, with romance, with whatever. You may be tempted, but you already see it as deceit. You already see it like it's not going to give you the stability that you give yourself. You're not going to allow it to blind you. You're not going to allow it to, you know, tie your hands up and trust your senses. You already trust. You already trust your inner guidance, your inner knowing. You're your own happiness here. You don't need anybody to fulfill that for you. You guide your own way. You follow your instincts. Even if it's alone, it doesn't matter. You know the way. You make the way. You're not going to allow this. You're not going to allow this like you did in your past. You already know this feeling all too well here. This is no longer who you are. You're not going to allow any situation to confuse you. Instead, you choose to go within and embrace what's really important to you, what's really valuable in your life. That's what you choose to do. And that will never fail you. Yeah. So, if this reading helped you out, please let me know. Hit me a heart. Show me some love. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed night. Take care. And bye-bye.